Hi guys, welcome to another video. In this video I'll be going through my sinking funds for 2021-2022. Now I did start the year off without actually being consistent with my sinking funds, so I'm a bit behind with everything. If you've seen my debt update video, you guys know I had to put my car insurance yearly payment onto the credit card because I only managed to save £100 and my car insurance was £302, I think. It goes to show when you don't have sinking funds, you end up in more debt. You end up deeper in debt than you need to be. So I am using my initiative to set my sinking funds up. This is just a blank piece of paper. I will figure out some sort of printable for the sinking funds. So I'm just going to use a blank piece of paper for now to just go through all the sinking funds that I'm thinking of having and that I think I need, how much I'm going to put in for the financial target or the goal amount, and how much I'll be paying in a month, how I'll be paying it in, and so on and so forth. Now, if you guys don't know what sinking funds is, it's basically putting money aside for one-off payments that are happening once a year or twice a year. So say for instance like car insurance, Christmas, birthdays, etc, etc. And what you could do, you could keep that running on. You don't just have to do it for the 1 year. You could keep it going, you know, by just topping up your cash envelopes or your savings account, whichever preference you have. So whenever an emergency pops up or you need to do something, for example car maintenance, you've got money in that pot to pay for it because you've prepared yourself ahead of time to take care of that expense. With all of that said, let's start filling this in. So what I'm going to write at the top, I'm just going to put in sinking funds here.
Do you wanna come along with me? Come along with me. Do you wanna?
And this is just a rough draft, guys. The figures and everything will be accurate. Got my ruler here. And I'm just going to sort of draw a little box to make it look a bit, you know, nice and presentable. Now, sinking funds depends on your family, what you need, and expenses that you want to cover and prepare for ahead of time. Everyone's sinking fund look different. When I start filling mine in, you guys might get ideas as to what you will want to include in your sinking funds. Now for me, I want to be debt free, so I want to be prepared financially for whatever life throws at me, you know, the unexpected car repairs, the emergency funds, you know, those kind of things. I want to start getting prepared for those. I should have been ahead of the game. I'm just freehanding these. When I do a printable, it will probably be a bit neater and less messy because this ink is getting every bloody where. So we've got a little setup here. It's a bit inky, but we're going to move along. I don't know if I should put title, category, or expense. I don't know what I'm going to go with. I think I'll put category. So this is going to be my financial target or my goal, right? Either way. So we'll just put goal. And my target date. And then I'm going to put the monthly savings. It's not got enough space. Anyway, we've got MONSAV, which is monthly savings. We'll work on this. Like I said, this is just the rough copy, but the numbers and the categories are going to be the same. So we've got my car excess, all right? And this is something I never thought of, you know, setting up a sinking fund for, because, you know, I'm pretty much a good driver. You know, I don't have any accidents, we thank God. But you never know what could happen. Sometimes it's not even your fault, it's the fault of some other lunatic. So the goal for that is 545. Okay, and over a period of 12 months, let's get our calculator. 545 divided by 12, we want to be setting 45.41, but I like to round that off, so we're going to set £46. That's our monthly savings. And I'm just going to put the target date, I'm just going to put 12 months because I don't have a particular date for this. The next one is car insurance. Now, although my car insurance was 300, let's say £305 this year, I want to sort of put a bit more because, you know, with this whole panoramic, you don't know what's going on. So I'm going to put a goal of 500. All right, and I'm doing that over a period of 12 months. So my target date would be the 30th of the 6th month 22. I know that because that's when my insurance runs out. So 500 divided by 12, we're coming in at 41.66, but we're going to just round that off to £42. I hope you guys could see what I'm doing. Oops. It's pretty late here, it's 10 p.m. and I'm using artificial light. So we've got £42 there. The next one is my road tax. So I'm putting everything car related at the top. So we've got road tax. And it's usually £30, but with everything going on, I don't know if they're going to increase it. So I'm putting 40. And that is due the 12-month 21. Okay, I don't know the exact date. I've got 6 months to get this £40, so I'm going to do 40 divided by 6. That's 666. So we're just going to round that off to £7. We've got our car maintenance. This is another one that got me in a lot of debt. That's why my credit card is ridiculously high, because I had to pay just under £1,000 to get my car sorted. So car maintenance, I've put £500. So it's going to be the end of January 2022. So I'm just going to put the 25th of the 1st, 22. So because of the date it's going to hit, that's when I get paid. So I'm going to put, we've got 8 months to get that money, okay? So we're going to do 500 divided by 8. You guys can't see the calculator, I'm really sorry. And that's 62.50 per month. Then we've got our emergency fund. And it should be fully funded at 1,000. I remember emptying this out to renovate my flat. But anywho, it's okay. And I'm going to do the emergency fund over maybe 12 months or 18 months, guys, because obviously I'm a low income earner and I don't want to be throwing all my money into it. We'll do 1,000 divided by 12 months, okay? And that's 83.33. So we're going to just round that off to £84. And I'm going to just put 12 months. Christmas fund. So Christmas is around the corner. And once I do the principal, guys, I will set up the things that need to be a priority. So like my road tax and Christmas and any other thing that needs to come out at the end of the year will be at the top of this sheet. Or I'll put a sticker to sort of categorize, like green is urgent, orange is not, red is, you know. I'll put it in a like a color-coded scheme so I could know what I need to pay first, all right? Oh, this video is all over the place, but this is what we're working with. So Christmas fund is 400. So this includes food and gifts and anything we need that's Christmas related. That's a lot of money to save within 6 months. So that's 400 divided by 6. We're coming in at 66.66, but we're going to round that off to that 6 months there. We're going to round that off to £67. Birthdays. I've decided to put 300. And remember, this is sinking funds for 2021 to 2022, okay? I don't want you guys to think it's just for 2021, because there's no cut in hell chance I could come up with all of this money within that short space of time anyway. So birthdays, we're going to do it over the year. All right, so 12 months at £25 a month. I've got a holiday fund. This is not a priority. This is just something I want to save towards, but I'm not going to even start saving towards it anytime soon, because there are other things that trumps this. So the holiday fund, I probably would do this maybe over 18 months. Okay, let's just put 18 months. So 1,000 divided by 18, that's 55. So we're going to just put £56. And the good thing with the sinking funds, even if you can't save the amount every single month, at least you got the ball rolling. So when time comes for you to start planning, you'll have a good amount set aside. And maybe if I don't save £1,000, but I was only able to save £400, I could still find a holiday for £400 for Kaylin and I. Do you know what I mean? Or travel around the UK for that amount of money. Just got to make it work, okay, guys? Self-care. And this is year round, okay? And I'm putting 750. And that's over 12 months. And that's at $62.50 a month. Okay, that's something I want to do. I need to do. I've let myself go for a long time, and it's now time for me to take care of me. So that's something that I want to do for myself. Home appliances. This is cookers, washing machine, kettles, anything that can go wrong. I want a sinking fund for that. And I'm going to put 1,000. And I think I'm going to put this over 2 years. Okay, so we're going to put 24 months. So 1,000 divided by 24 is 41.66, but we're going to put £42 there. Clothing. This is something I don't buy, but I have to start buying clothes because I don't have anything to wear, literally, guys. And this is over 12 months. You know what? The clothing, we're going to put it over 24 months. You know why? I'm a bargain shopper, okay? And this clothing amount is for Kaylin and myself. So it's 500 each. So I'm going to put it over 24 months, okay? I'm being realistic here. So 1,000 divided by 24, we've got 41.66. So we're going to do £42 there. We've got school holidays. And yes, this is different to our holiday fund, because the holiday fund is basically maybe to go abroad. So I should have actually put that as vacation. Maybe we'll just put it as V. so we know vacation, okay? School holidays, this is when they're out of school and you want to do things that's local or that's in different cities or whatever. I decided £1,000. Now, people are like, £1,000? That's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. Children are expensive, okay? And we're doing that over the year. So that comes in at $83.33. So we're doing that in 12 months. That comes in at $83.33. So we're going to round that off to £84. And like I said, preparing myself for these sort of things, even if I don't get to put the £84 a month, but I could only put 20, it still helps because I'm giving myself a goal that I could stick to. And if we only manage to save £200 or £300, we will find things to do to use that money. But we will keep saving in that pot, you know, so that we could do nicer things as time progresses. Back to school, this covers uniforms, PE kits, shoes, all sorts, underwear, vests. We want to do 300, and this is low balling it, okay? And basically, I've got to get this ready for August. So technically, I've only got 2 months. I'm not even going to lie. I ain't got that long to save up for the back to school stuff. So I've literally got 2 months because it's going to be June's pay and then July's pay. So we're going to just put 2 months because I didn't prepare anything for it. And that's going to be $150, isn't it? Down the middle. If we can't do that, we'll just have to sacrifice, but it's okay, we move along. Now I've got medical, and this has to do with anything such as my glasses, any sort of prescriptions that I have to pay for. I'm planning ahead for it, so I'm putting 300. Technically I should have put 600 because my glasses and stuff just be real costly. I'm going to change that to 600, guys. Okay, so that's a 6. I should have just Tippexed it out. Oops. So that's 600, and I'm going to do this over 12 months. So 600 divided by 12, that's £50 a month. School fees, $975. And if we divide that by 12, that's $81.25. So we're going to round that off to £82, and that's if the prices don't increase. Costco, I decided to start saving for Costco because that's somewhere where I spend a lot of money, and sometimes it takes all of my budget. I'm not even gonna lie. So over 12 months I want to aim to save £800. So I'll go to Costco like maybe every 2 to 3 months or so. So 800 divided by 12 gives us 66.66. So we're going to put that at £67. And then we've got household items. So these are for anything for cleaning, any sort of decorative pieces, anything of that nature. I'm going to put as household items, I'm going to put 200. That's a bit low, but I'm trying not to be buying anything. So 200 divided by 12, that's 16.66, but I'm going to round that off to £17. I'm trying to speed this up because my battery is flashing. So we've got home renovation. and I've put 3,000. There's some work I want to do. I'm not going to go into that right now. I'm not sure of the target date, probably maybe 2 years or so. I'll put 24 months. Okay, so we're going to do 3,000 divided by 24. So that's and that's if the housing doesn't come and do it before. So that's £125. If I can't save that whole amount, even if it's £10, I put in that sinking fund jar. That's what we're going to put. We just want to save towards it. But these are what the monthly savings would look like on an ideal salary. But anyhow, I'm going to put fund money. The reason why I'm doing a sinking fund for fund money, you know, sometimes you've got friends and they might be inviting you out to a dinner or something like that that you're not prepared for at all. So I decided, let me put some money aside so I don't have to be spending on my credit card. I'm dividing this over 12 months. So I'll be able to go out and pay for my stuff myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's $41.66, but I'm rounding that off to £42. And then I've got some beauty treatments that I want to do. I don't know how much that's going to cost. So I'm going to sort of not fill it in, but I'm going to leave it for now. But I've listed it on the paper. So I'm just going to put the total down here. Put a little line so I know that's what it is. And I'm just going to add all of these up, okay? Let me add up the monthly savings first because that's more important. So I'm going to start from the bottom, 42. So the monthly amount would be £1,153. Now you guys know this is what I make to budget, so that's a bit much, but we're going to add up the goals here. We're going to start from the top. 545 plus 500 plus 40 plus 500 plus 1,000 plus 400 plus 300 plus 1,000 plus 750 plus 1,000. There's a lot of £1,000 ones here. Plus 1,000 again. Woo! Plus 1,000 again. 300, 600, 975, 800, 200, 3,000, 500. Guys, this is the amount of debt that I owe. Well, just a bit under there. You see, that's why it's good to not have debt and to actually use your money to save it up for the things that makes your life easier, you see. Anyway, we've got £14,410. This is it, guys. These are my sinking funds. Now, don't be alarmed. I know it looks like a lot, but remember, some of them, they're not set in stone, and there are categories on here that will trump other categories. So anything to do with my car, my emergency fund, back to school, medical, these kind of things will get priority over the other sort of beauty treatments and fun money and those kind of bits. But I want to set this challenge up because I want to start doing my sinking funds, so that way I'm not using credit cards or money that I don't have. You know what I mean? The monthly amounts aren't that much, but with what I'm making, I don't have the surplus to save for all of these every single month consistently. And remember, some of these, they're not going to be consistent, because like Christmas, for example, we've got 6 months and at £67, and then the car insurance. So some things I'll be saving the full amount for, and some things I'll be saving half of it or just a small amount to get to that amount. So that's it, guys. That's my sinking funds for 2021-2022. I am challenging myself. I know it is possible, because now I've got these numbers here. I can actually say to myself, okay, once I've done my budget and I've taken out all that I need to take off of my budget. I've paid down my debt and what have you. I need to start taking out money to go towards these other expenses to avoid me constantly getting back into debt. And because I didn't have sinking funds or, you know, like a rainy day fund, I'm always robbing Peter to pay Paul. And as a single mom, a low income mom, that's not something I want to keep doing, especially for someone like me who is very knowledgeable when it comes to finances and doing my budget, you know, living off a small budget. There are instances where I have spent loads of money. I've probably spent £1,153 within the last 4 months. You know what I'm saying? If I add everything up that I've bought that wasn't a part of my budget. But now you've put it down on paper, you're like, dang, that's a lot. But it is possible. I won't be able to do every single thing and save every single thing, but I want to have everything written down. I'm going to transfer this onto like a printable once I get time to do that. And then I'll set it up into my folder and then you guys could sort of see it in its prettiness and all that. But I like writing things out in rough. But these numbers here are accurate numbers, okay? These are the goals that I want to stick to. These are the financial targets that I'm setting myself that I want to stick to, because I don't want to be getting in more and more and more debt. It's just ridiculous now. It's ridiculous. Yes, I've got just over £13,000 in debt, but I don't want to add any more to that. All right, I just want to live freely, and this is what's going to help me get there. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe, it's absolutely free, and comment below and let me know if you do sinking funds.
Wanna shake the ground, wanna break away, let loose. I'm tired of waiting.